Hey, welcome everybody to another episode of Pancakes or Waffles, your favorite morning drive show, or maybe in the afternoon you're going home. This is your coach, Coach Z, with Triston Dunn in North Carolina. My brother, good to have you back. I missed you. How you been? How you doing?
Pretty good, man. I love doing this podcast, so I'm pretty excited.
I've missed it. I have missed it. I know me and you have been going through a couple of things over the last couple of weeks, um,
Yeah,
but I think we're getting things squared away. Missed hearing your voice, man. I get a little upset when I don't hear from you quite often, so I gotta text you some mean text every now and then to get your
I know
attention.
you guys should be. You should see like the texts I get from him sometimes because they're extremely passive aggressive. Like it's like he wants to attack me, but tell me he loves me at the same time.
Yeah, well, I mean, so I'm an extremist. When I love hard. When I hate harder. Um, but yeah, man, it's been a wild couple of weeks. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's just start off with what's going on with you, brother. What do you got for us this week?
I want to talk about obsessions, whether they're healthy obsessions or not healthy obsessions.
Okay,
Um, it can be anything that you feel like you're obsessed with. For me, I don't know if it's a good thing or not. I guess it could be, depending on how you look at it. But I am obsessed with making money,
okay.
almost to a point of like, when is enough enough? When have you worked enough? When have you done enough that day or that week?
Okay.
So, like, I could have enough money and be comfortable, but I'm like, where can I go make more at? And I don't need to,
Right.
but I do it anyway. I try and figure out another way to do it. And
So, do you have a
eh,
goal, like a
no,
daily, or no? You just go.
so like I just signed up for DoorDash, like to do the delivering.
I heard there's
And
some good money in that, dude.
there is. So I'll put it this way. Now I do work at a grocery store, but for grocery store money, I don't make bad money.
Right.
Um, I could probably quit and make the same amount or more doing DoorDash full time.
I would so much do that.
Dude, I was reading right there. I've thought I won't lie to you. I've thought about it. Like if I did like legit was like, all right, I'm gonna do 8 hours a day, DoorDash, 5 days a week, just like my normal job. I wouldn't I guarantee you right now I can make over 1,000 a week.
Okay.
Guarantee. I can make 4 grand a month.
And that's good. I mean,
That's
that would
more
be
than
more
I
than
that's more
enough.
that's more than I make now a week.
Okay. So
But go
so
ahead.
you but that would be enough for you and your fiance to live comfortably.
No, because so she does her own thing as far as paying her stuff, and I pay mine and the house stuff. So like, I couldn't support both of us. No,
No, no, no, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, for you
for me to
and
do my part,
yeah.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Okay. Cuz I do so my deal, so I'm in sales. So
yeah,
I have a goal. So every time I make a sale, I put it so I need so much money a month just to live, to break even.
you need, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right? So I go and I'm counting every day, every week. Once I hit that, then the rest, like they say in Louisiana, is lanyap. It's just extra. It's you get extra, and so that with that I'm able to save. We're able to, save for vacations. We're able to put in emergency funds, savings. If I have a bad month, we're able to take from that. But I have, like I've made a couple sales the last couple of days, and I'm looking at it. Okay, well now I only need so much to cover
For
all my
March,
expenses for the month.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And we're only on the 6th. So
Yeah.
that's cool, you know. But like last month, and I'm throwing my business out there. I don't give a shit.
I'm the
Last,
same way.
but like last month was a tough month, you know, in my business. And so I'm sitting there, and it's the 20th of the month, and I'm like, holy crap! I need a big end of the week. Like I
Well,
need a big last
you
week.
lost like 2-3 days technically.
Yeah, yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And so, but that's why in my business you need to have some set aside for the ups and the downs.
Well, so like, I'm glad you said like you throwing your business out there, but you don't care. I'm very open about it.
Yeah,
Like I as far like like a lot of people are like, I don't want to talk about how much money I don't care. I will tell you how much money I make. I'll tell
yeah,
you how much I make an hour. I'll tell you how much I make. I mean, it varies because I'm hourly and sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. But I know roundabout what I make a year, and like I'll tell you straight up, like I don't care.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
People that are so very weird about that, like businesses don't want you talking about it with your peers for obvious reasons.
yeah. Well, I know. Like in my business, they don't want us talking about it because you know they spoon feed a lot of, or not a lot, but they spoon feed like half of the people that are in our business, and so you know the rest of us that have to do it on our own, you know, they don't want us to know, hey, we're spoon feeding this guy $400,000 a year, and he doesn't have to do shit, you know. And I mean,
Damn.
oh no, I've got, dude, in my business, we've got, I think we got 4 or 5 guys that make close to $500,000 a year, and they're spoon fed, dude. That's why I call those guys valets. I don't really call them salesmen. I call them valets because you'll hear like managers call them, you know, Pablo, come to 304, and you're like, oh, here's another deal for old Pablo. You know, Pablo will go over there and he'll grab keys and he'll go get it washed, and you know, there's 5 grand for Pablo.
So I actually saw an interesting um TikTok the other day, and it was about car sales. So this girl goes around her dealership and she goes to the car salesman. She goes, how many cars are you gonna sell this month? And then they'll say, oh, I don't know, 10. And then it'll pop up on the bottom saying how many they actually sold.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny, like the very first girl she asked, she was like, how many cars are you gonna sell? She said 32. Now me, I don't know, I guess that sounds like a lot, but she only sold two
Yeah.
the entire month.
Well, I want to say the average in America, like all across the states, the average salesman sells like 4 or 5 cars a month,
That seems
and
low.
and it's
I
very
mean,
hard to make a living like that.
I was gonna,
Very,
I was gonna, that seems low to me.
very, very hard to make a living. I mean, you got to be. There's two things in the car business. There's two things you got to have. Either you got to hustle and create your own book of business
Yeah.
that comes back to you. You know, like today, I'm sitting there. I came home to eat lunch, and I got a phone call from my buddy's wife. I said, "Hey, we're here at the dealership. What about this truck?" I said, "Man, I'm at lunch." I said, "Give me 20 minutes." She goes, "Okay, we'll wait for you." Went over there, and they bought the 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 dad, my buddy. He's bought like 3 or 4 trucks from me. He's a little rancher, and the wife, I think this is the third Tahoe that she's bought from me. She ordered one. Well, this truck was for her son, for their son. They're on their way to A&M, or he was on his way to A&M today. Yeah, they stroked a $82,000 check for
Ash.
a 3/4 ton. Yeah, it's just stroked a check for it. But that's my book of business. So in the car business, you need to have a book of business, you know, that you create yourself on the hustle, or you need to be like half of the salespeople at my dealership. You just get spoon fed. You know, you're really good friends with the manager. You went to school with the manager, or you know, the manager's dating your sister, or some crap to where they spoon feed you and you make money. I mean, there's one dude that came in last Friday or something, and he's good friends with our used car manager, and the guy's already sold like 10 cars. He's never sold a car before in his life. Like,
See, and this is coming from somebody that has no idea how the car business works at all. But I would think if you can average, give or take one, if you could average 10 car sales a month, you're doing all right.
well, the problem is how
Well,
much money
see,
you can make per car, because not every car makes the
yeah.
same amount, you
Well,
know.
and that's what you told me. You were like, you could sell a car and only make $500.
Yeah, like last month, I think it was the
But
last, and
see,
I really got pissed because the last 2 days I went in there and I grinded out, and I sold 4 cars in 2 days, right? Um, and they only made me $100 a car. That was my profit, $100. That's it. So I sold 4 cars. I made $400.
yeah, that's rough.
So I never had the big,
Is it because they were used?
no, 2 of them were new.
What?
Yeah, usually you make your money on the used cars, um, because you get them in on trade, and then the managers will bump them up, and we might own a truck for 20 grand, but we'll sell it for 30, and then we negotiate to 27. Well, we just made 7 grand on you,
Is that
and
why?
I get 25% of that.
So that makes sense on why car salesmen don't want you to negotiate then, because it hurts their own pocket.
Yeah, and that's why they fight so hard, and they give you all the spiels and all this other crap. So, I mean, I'll do that. People that I don't know, I have to, because, I mean, and it's not being slimy or sleazy. It's
You gotta make
I've got to
money
make
too.
I'm making a living for my family.
Yeah.
It's just like, you think I'm slimy or sleazy? Go to the emergency care and have them put a Band-Aid on you. That Band-Aid's going to cost you $90. That's sleazy,
Yeah.
you know, or
Now,
or go to physical therapy. Here's the other thing. I had a buddy limp in the car dealership the other day. I'm like, "What's wrong, man?" He goes, "Well, I hurt my lower back, and so I went to the doctor to get a brace or whatever, and he wanted me to have therapy. Therapy is the biggest scam. First of all, healthcare in America is the biggest scam in the world.
he gets a kickback for the referral.
Oh my God, the therapy. He said therapy doesn't work. Therapy is just a way for them to make money. It's a big scam. Anyway, yeah, you're right. That's why salesmen, because they're fighting for their livelihood. I mean, they're not trying to screw you. But then again, the people that say salesmen are thieves are the same people that'll go to McDonald's and buy a Big Mac for $7 when it only costs them 75 cents to make. You're not complaining about that, you know.
Now, all right. So we got off on a little bit of a tangent, but before we move on to your topic, do you have any healthy or not healthy obsessions?
Wow.
It's a hard question. I've been thinking about it a lot lately,
Yeah. I mean,
and I pulled it out of the hat really quick.
So right now I'm really obsessed with because, and this is going to lead into what I'm going to talk about, but
Good
I'm really
segue
obsessed.
it.
Huh?
Segue it.
Yeah, I'm really obsessed with working out, health stuff. I'm listening. I've told you before. I'm listening a lot to David Goggins. Listening to what's our boy Rogan.
Yeah.
I'm even taking Rogan's Alpha Brain and Mood Relaxer pill and stuff like that.
Do you think it's
I'm
working?
really into that now, and I'm reading more. Reading calms me down, and then I got into plants, brother. All right, so
What kind of plants?
so I'm growing. I'm trying to grow a few veggies and some herbs. Okay.
Like cooking herbs.
Yes. Like right now, I've got I planted rosemary, sage. Tomorrow, I'm going to plant basil, but I've also planted spearmint. Dude, a little plant like this. It's only this much, right? And I planted the spearmint. And the spearmint, I've gotten into herbal tea to calm me down because I've got anxiety really bad. Okay. And when I first got divorced, my first divorce happened, and then my father passed away like weeks after that, right? And it was hard for me to deal with because my dad was my best friend, and I went at it the wrong way. Well, it created a lot of anxiety, depression, and stuff like that. So I was going through some hard times, and then I wasn't hanging with the best of people. They were they just poured chemicals into my body so they could party and to try to make me feel better, and it didn't happen. So anyway, I created this anxiety, and like I tell my wife, I get this. It's not a movie in my head; it's a nightmare. Like if I sit and just think on my own, it just I start thinking the worst thoughts of the worst of things. So herbal tea has helped me a bunch, dude. And my wife turned me on to a hibiscus spearmint herbal tea from Tanzania or some crazy.
So okay, well now I have questions because those aren't the plants that I thought you were going to Lowe's and buying like don't laugh, but I really thought you were going to Lowe's and buying like hanging baskets and you were just trying to water, which there's nothing wrong with that either. But
No.
this isn't the road I thought we were going down.
No,
Because I
yeah,
also it's not planting season here yet. It might be there because it's warmer naturally, but come about May, June, it's about to start to where you can start planting without a freeze.
yeah.
And I usually do cucumbers, squash,
I did a cucumber plant. Now I've never
tomatoes.
done this, bro. Like
So cucumbers are easy.
I've never done this. So I got the spearmint I put because that way I could put in any tea that I want.
Yeah. Well, I have more questions. Hold on.
Go ahead.
There are questions for you. So, did you plant them in the ground or did you do
No,
like pots or
no pots, pots.
like big pots or small
Yeah,
pots?
yeah, big pot. I've got I've got big pots. I kind of cheated with one of my tomato plants, so I got two tomato plants. Okay, I got one that it's just going to give me like regular beef eater tomatoes,
Yeah.
and then I've got another plant that gives me the cherry tomatoes that I've
Mm.
loved.
Dude, you will have cherry tomatoes will be falling out of your ass.
I love them because that with some real olive oil. I've gotten into olive oil from Italy too. We started researching that, buying some of that, and anyway. So I cheated and I bought like a 2 foot tomato plant already that's supposed to
It's not
start growing
cheating.
tomatoes in like 50 days or something. But the
That's what,
other
dude,
one
that's what I
is little
do.
bitty, huh?
Yeah. That's what so like literally around the corner from my house, there's a greenhouse. And I just go over there and they have them already started. They're like that
Yeah.
big. And I just buy however many I want and then repot them into my I have to send you a picture, but it's like little mini raised beds and I plant them in there and let them grow.
Well, that's my next thing. If I don't kill them, because I think my mom's got a green thumb, I think I got a black thumb.
You're not
Um,
gonna kill them. They're
but
hard to kill.
if I so I've got tomatoes, cucumbers, um, serrano peppers. I love serrano peppers. So
Do jalapenos. They're
I'm
fun.
I'm
They're easy.
I'm starting with those, right?
Yeah.
And really, I'm doing that for therapy. This is my therapy, right? So, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I basically hit rock bottom as far as me personally in my head, my psyche, my job, my relationship, all that stuff. So, I mean, I had to make a change. Um, so I started, working out every single day. I'm doing a 30-day challenge. I'm still doing I do the cold water plunge every day. I'm doing a 30-day challenge, step challenge, which is what Amart does. You do 1,860 steps a day. Basically, you're climbing up the Empire State Building. Um, Today was I did day 5 today. So I've got this 30-day challenge along with my ice water plunge, which helps. And then next week I'm going to start adding upper body, weights and stuff like that. But I started doing planting because I can't sit still. If I sit still and do nothing, then that's when the ghosts of my past start coming at me again, and it's not good. So yeah, so like my obsession right now is my 30-day challenge. By the way, if you want to follow me, you can TikTok. Rick Zamora, you can go to my TikTok and I'm posting every day.
I've been seeing them pop up.
Yeah, I'm posting those every day. I just forgot to hashtag the over 50 part because I'm 54 years old. So I mean, I might get some older people to start joining in. But yeah, go go like and follow me on TikTok, because if I get to 1,000, then maybe I could do it live. I could do the 1,800 steps live, and you can hear me breathing and cussing and shit. But yeah, right now those are my obsessions. A while back when I first started, the first, I think, 18 years of my professional life, my obsession was football because I was a coach. But
So you pretty much you picked up gardening.
yeah, yeah,
There's nothing wrong with that, dude. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to send you some pictures because I got
yeah.
because I'm into that too.
Yeah, so tomorrow's my day off. So tonight I'm going to kind of just relax and drink some tea and spend some time with the wife, and then tomorrow I'm going to get up and I'm going to mow and edge and all that stuff, and then fiddle fart with the plants and move stuff around, because I also have like 4 smokers and a flat top grill because I love to barbecue. So I mean, I could feed 1,000 people in my backyard if I had a party. But yeah, I'm going to move them around and kind of just set it up real nice and
Yeah.
But on a funnier note, Saturday when I was doing that with the plants and everything, I cut the yard and it was beautiful. My wife went to go visit her grandparents. The sun was out. It was 85 degrees. Basketball was on, so I set the TV outside. Put a brisket in the smoker. I was all alone. I laid towels down on the grass, got my Speedo on, and got me like 4 hours worth of sun.
No, the fuck you didn't.
Yes, I did. I swear I did. We were all on the Discord. I was catching rays, man, because you can't see in my house. I mean, 2 of my neighbors on each side, I don't have them, so nobody can see. So I was in my Speedo, dude, catching sun, baby.
Of course you have a Speedo.
I also haven't drank or anything in 8 days, so I'm pretty proud about that too.
So, all right. So before we close out, then I saw the text to Whiskey and Wisdom about the sobriety thing.
Yeah.
Now, and I know you will be, but be honest, like, so to go 8 days straight, that's really, really hard for you.
No.
So it wasn't hard.
No, it's not. Nope. Because I was talking to my wife.
Struggled at all?
No. No, I'm not struggling at all because I'm busy.
Okay, so like let's twist it then. Let's say you had nothing else going on.
Yeah, it would be difficult.
Really?
It would be difficult. Yeah.
See, it's not. I could go from now until this time next year and not have a sip of anything and not have anything going on and be fine. Not to brag, but it's just how I am. Like, I struggle to pick up a beer, to be honest, sometimes.
Well, and you know what they say, like with smokers, it's not the nicotine that they get
action.
It's the action. It's the having something in your mouth.
Yep.
That type of stuff.
It's like you always see them with a toothpick if like they stop, or like a lollipop.
Yeah.
Or sucker kind of deal.
Yeah. It's that type of deal. So, as long as I'm busy, and that's what I told my wife, as long as I'm busy, I'm good. And so like now I'm starting to wake up at 6 a.m. and I'll get out there like this morning, I'll get out there, wake up at 6 and jump in the ice bath and then get out, put my shorts on. I go out and did my steps and
you jump in butt ass naked.
No, I don't jump in butt ass naked because it's cold. Now let me tell you something. There's parts of your body that rarely get any sunlight or any air, like your armpits, the back of your knees, your butthole, your nuts, your scrotum around that area. If that gets in 35-degree water, you're gonna feel it. Like you're gonna feel that shit, dude. It's something else. But it's such a high. It's such a natural high to where you really don't even need coffee. I could go to about 2 or 3 in the afternoon just on that cold water high.
I kind of want to, and I mean, I don't know if it's the same thing or not, but I kind of want to try it in my bathtub. I've never done it before.
Yeah, you can do it in your bathtub.
Like fill the bathtub up, pour some ice in there, let it get really fucking cold, and then get in. Just try it.
Yeah. People say do the cold water shower, but that's harder because you only hit one part and then you hit the other and it's freezing. And then at least with this, you get submerged and it's just all one thing. And then you just sit there.
How long do you sit there for?
I average about 3.5 minutes a day, but I'll pick.
Is that a really long time?
At first it is.
Like, what's the goal?
They say to get reap any kind of benefits from it, you have to have at least a minimum of 11 minutes a week. So you can do a couple minutes every other day or, whatever, however you want to do it. But I do 3.5 minutes a day. And then I pick one day, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. And I try to stay in there anywhere from 8 to 11 minutes and really get the feel, the burn, the pain type of thing. I'm not sadistic, but Goggins said, it's good to feel the pain and to be alive and to be in tune with it, to understand where you're at. And when you're done with that, then you can feel good about what you've done through the pain that you've encountered. That's pretty intense, man. The dude's intense. Yeah. So
I think this was a good episode. What do you think?
I like it, man. I like it. I hope you guys out there enjoyed it.
Don't get me wrong. We got more to talk about, but then there wouldn't be another episode.
Yeah, I know. We'll do it again. We'll do it again soon. You guys, Pancakes or Waffles on YouTube. Please go check it out. Subscribe. We need subscribers. Also, you can, if you want to follow my little journey, you can go to Rick Zamora on TikTok. Follow me on that. I'd love it. I'll follow you back also.
I'm going to start posting a lot more on Pancakes or Waffles. TikTok, like just like not even clips from the podcast. We're probably going to start posting like reaction videos to stuff, like, or maybe like a question gets posed on TikTok and then we'll duet it and I'll do my answer. I was thinking about that the other day. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Yeah. But y'all try it now. Amart got me started. It's Empire State Building 30-day challenge. 1,860 steps, 102 flights of stairs. As long as you get it done, it doesn't matter how fast or whatever. It's about the journey. And then the ice water plunge, try it, man. It's amazing. Tris, man, I missed you, brother. It's good this was fun. I'm glad you're back. I can't wait to do this more and more often.
Help me in the Discord.
Yes. All right, guys, I appreciate you. Everybody, I hope you have a safe trip to work or you have a safe trip at home. Remember, hug somebody, love somebody. Life is short. Don't take yourself too serious. This is your coach with Triston Dunn in North Carolina. Pancakes or Waffles, it's your choice. Until then, I'll see you later. Adios.